motivated by what is happening around me.
Yeah. That's brilliant. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there who's, an author, who's aspiring to be an author. So that's great advice. And are there any habits or characteristics that one should develop as a writer or author?
Yeah, some other people, they tend to look at the pain that they are currently feeling, or the rejection that can be of any sort, and they won't be able to energize or take strategically towards it. But now I have my own way of dealing with it, so that it gives me the passion that I need, the motivation that I need, the encouragement that I need in order for me to go one step ahead, you see. So I think if they can start looking at what they need to do, more than focusing on how people react towards them, they'll be able to achieve what they need to achieve in life.
Brilliant. That's great.
Nah, fantastic. No, I'm loving the background. I remember I had a friend. We were talking about like the way we grew up, right? Like, growing up in Tembisa. Like, we see a lot of things. I mean, I believe also writing also comes with that. It comes with a lot of experiences, because it's actually hard to write about something that you have never experienced, or something that you don't know about, right? So the guy actually wanted to like write their own book, but they didn't have an idea as into like, okay, after I wrote my book, maybe in my A4 that I will buy at a shop, how do I go about publishing? Tell us about that. How do you go about the publishing process of a book?
Publishing, it was for the first time. It was not easy, because I had to go to different companies, trying to put my book out there. But as time went on, I understood the process and what is it that needs to be done, what is it that I need to look for, and the things that I must include in other books and stuff. So to me, that was the journey of me learning on what is basically needed in order for me to put my book out there. But other companies, you can write anything, they'll put it out there for you as long as you are paying. So at the same time, the only thing that concerns them is money. They won't tell you if the book will hit the market or make an impact or whatever the case can be. You see, they'll just take your money and publish your book, then it's out there. But marketing strategy is the one that will hit you in terms of when a person is looking at your content, it feels like, no, I shouldn't buy this. Then it's a challenge, you see.
Nah, definitely. I guess whoever's listening out there, they're actually learning something from this, So with you now having to understand that the process of publishing, do you like maybe wish one day to have like your own publishing whereby you will help these young authors?
I do have authors already that I'm helping, although I don't have a company. I have 4 authors now. Yeah, one book is going to be released next month. The others, it's going to be next year. Already I have few people that I'm helping in terms of them publishing their work, because now I'm able to do it, you see. I understand now what is it that I need to do. So now it's no longer a problem.
Yeah, definitely. Each one teach one. And also, apart from you being an author, do you like... have or do anything in life apart from that?
Yeah, I do. As I've said in my bio, as I'm a motivational speaker, I do travel around giving motivation to different people depending on where I'm booked. Life coaching, I do coach kids especially, even adults. I do go different places to coach. Like today I'm having a session with small kids in terms of I'll be teaching them about creative writing. So these such things, they help in terms of developing others. I'm also a musician. I do sing, so there's nothing that is holding me back from doing anything else beside me being an author.
Fantastic.
No, that's great. And I've seen that you said you are 35 years old, so it means soon you're retiring from being part of the youth name. So what advice do you have? Yeah, because in South Africa, the youth age is from 18 to 35, right?
Yeah.
So what advice do you have for aspiring writers, authors, or anyone who wants to be an artist in general?
Okay. The advice I can give to a person: never doubt what you believe in. and don't look for confirmation from different people. If your spirit agrees with what you are thinking about and it's confirmed within you that you can achieve it, just go for it. Don't look for another person to give you a confirmation of you will make it or you won't make it, because once you include other people's opinion based on what you have, you will never go for it, because people will discourage you more than to encourage you in terms of what you want to do. So it's best focus on what you have within you and grow from it than to ask for another person's opinion in terms of what you want to do.
That's brilliant advice. Thank you. As a young person, I'll apply that. So there are, I don't know if the statement is true, but I'm young, and few of the youth are not into reading books and stuff like that. Do you think in 20 years' time, books or novels will still be in demand or relevant?
Yeah, in years to come, the honest truth and what I've learned, books will be more in demand more than now.
Okay.
The only challenge now people are facing is that they are hooked up to more internet than anything. There's nothing else they do with their time, but they are focusing on what they get online. But in years to come, there's certain books that will be required that you have a copy of it, so that it teaches you about maybe a certain particular thing that you will be facing at that time, you see. So books will be more in demand, because I remember last year or the time before the COVID, there was a book that was released in America and UK. We only learned about it at the time of COVID, and the book was released in 1972.
Wow.
Talking about the same COVID that we were facing, you see. So the person that was writing the book that time didn't know that the book will be in demand in 2020.
Yeah.
So whatever we're facing today, even the future years to come, the books will be in demand based on what we are releasing today.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, that's true, because even if you go to a bookstore, you get a book that was written like in like back then. So I guess books will never go out of fashion, because that's where we actually store information. I mean, imagine, because I hear a lot of people saying, we can't rely on books anymore because there's the internet. I mean, the internet is just a server that can actually crash tomorrow and all the information can disappear, So with
limitation, and sorry to do this, and the other limitation in terms of internet, there's certain things that they don't want us to know in the internet. So they'll keep them private.
Very true.
Books, if you have books, you'll get the information that you need to access at any time. So there's certain things that they upload on the internet, and there's certain things that they don't upload. So most of the information that is required for us to change who we are, they don't upload it there. So it's necessary for us to get books.
So with you, how do you go about it? Talking about the internet, right? Obviously, even though we know that there are advantages, there are disadvantages on the internet. So with you, do you just focus on publishing books like as a hard copy, or you also use the online platforms?
Yeah, I do also use the online platforms. Like, you can type in on my names on Google, all my books will be there, will appear. As an ebook, you can listen to them if you want to listen in audio. So I do use that platform.
Fantastic. No, we are actually running out of time because we also started late. So tell us, where can people find you on social media, and also if you have any last words for the listeners?
Okay, thank you. People can find me on. Okay, I'll give my number for those that want to publish and learn more in terms of publishing. They can get me on 068 111 4561 068 111 4561. On social media, on Facebook, I'm Author Monaheng, the original. On Twitter, Author Monaheng. On Instagram, Author Monaheng. On YouTube channel, Author Monaheng. So they can be able to get hold of me on those social media platforms.
Fantastic. Unfortunately, you couldn't come to the studio. I was actually looking forward to a signed book, because you'll never know. What if in 10, 15 years to come, you'll be the biggest author in Africa, So I would actually be proud that, we once actually interviewed Sello on our station. But no, I guess everything has its own time. when the time is right, everything will happen.
Thank you. I'll love to come. I'll love to come.
Nah, thank you so much, man.
Thank you, sir.
Tonight I feel it more than ever. I feel like I'm on the peak.